Hi, this is a reading for Christian women who believe in the Bible. Excuse my throat, I've got a sore throat. I started reading last time I read Deuteronomy 4. I said I was going to go through to 9, so I'm going to read 5 today, Deuteronomy 5. Okay. And Moses called all Israel and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them, and keep, and do them. Jehovah our God made a covenant with us in Horeb, the split rock Horeb. Jehovah made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us who are all of us here alive this day. Jehovah talked with you face to face in the mount, out of the midst of the fire. I stood between Jehovah and you at that time, to show you the word of Jehovah. For ye were afraid by reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying, I am Jehovah thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. Thou shalt have none other gods before me. Thou shalt not make thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, Jehovah thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So he's calling those people that did all that idolatry, the people that hate him, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of Jehovah thy God in vain, for Jehovah will not hold him guiltless that take his name in vain. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as Jehovah thy God hath commanded thee. 6 days shalt thou labour and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of Jehovah thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thine ox, nor thine ass, nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within the gates, that thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou. And remember that thou wast a servant in the land of Egypt, and that Jehovah thy God brought thee out thence through a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. Therefore Jehovah thy God commanded thee to keep the Sabbath day. So remember what he did for you. Honour thy father and thy mother, as Jehovah thy God hath commanded thee, that thy days might be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee in the land which Jehovah thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, neither shalt thou commit adultery. Thou shalt neither shalt thou steal, neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbour, neither shalt thou desire thy neighbour's wife, neither shalt thou covet thy neighbour's house, his field, his manservant, his maidservant, his ox, his ass, or anything that is his neighbour's. Though these words Jehovah spake unto you, unto all your assembly, in the mount of the midst of the fire, of the cloud, and of the thick darkness, with a great voice. And he added no more. And he wrote them in 2 tables of stone, and delivered them unto me. And it came to pass, when ye heard the voice out of the midst of the darkness, for the mountain did burn with fire, that ye came near unto me, even all the heads of your tribes and your elders. And ye said, Behold, Jehovah our God hath showed us his glory and his greatness, and we've heard his voice out the midst of the fire. We've seen this day that God doth talk with man, and he liveth. Now therefore, why should we die? For this great fire will consume us. If we hear the voice of Jehovah our God any more, we shall die. For who is there of all flesh that hath heard the voice of the living God speaking out the midst of the fire, as we have, and have lived? Go thou near, and hear all that Jehovah our God shall say, and speak thou unto us all that Jehovah our God shall speak unto thee, and we will hear it, and do it. So the people have said to Moses, you go and speak to him for us, and whatever he said, we'll hear it and we'll do it. And Jehovah heard the voice of your words when you spoke to me, and Jehovah said to me, I've heard the voice of the words of this people. So Jehovah heard the people say this to Moses, which they have spoken unto thee. They have well said all that they've spoken. Oh, that there were such a heart in them, that they would fear me, and keep all my commandments always. Always. They're not done away with. 10 commandments. He said keep them always, that it might be well with them. So what's going to happen if they don't keep the 10 commandments? It's not going to be well with them. You've just got to flip it. And with their children. Think about your children. Forever. Go say to them, get you into your tents again. But as for thee, stand thou here by me, and I'll speak unto thee all the commandments, and the statutes, and the judgments, which thou shalt teach them, that they may do them in the land which I give them to possess it. Ye shall observe to do therefore as Jehovah your God hath commanded you. Ye shall not turn aside to the right hand or to the left. So you do exactly as Jehovah says. You don't go a little bit left, a little bit right. You stay in the middle on the narrow path. Ye shall walk in all the ways which Jehovah your God hath commanded you. Not some of them. Not 9 commandments, not 8 commandments, 10 commandments, all the ways. That ye may live. Let's do that flip thing again. Ye shall walk in the ways which Jehovah your God hath commanded, that ye may live. Therefore, you don't walk in the ways your God has commanded, you're gonna... And that it may be well with you, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which you possess. That was Deuteronomy 5.